become apparent is that within the next 4 or so weeks, the fate of the people of Zimbabwe would be decided. It whether the Second Republic would be in charge of Zimbabwe or the Third Republic will cement its authority over the people of Zimbabwe. I must attest that the 2030 term extension noise is almost drawing towards the end. And what we have been waiting for over the next coming few days, it to be clearer on whether the current status quo maintains power or the current status quo is actually dismantled, and the reality is that there would be a third republic if the Second Republic is dismantled. If the Third Republic is overpowered, then definitely the Second Republic will continue, and the current status quo and the trajectory in all aspects will be the order of the day. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, as Ziambi has actually indicated that they wish by the end of June, Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 processes in the Parliament to be concluded. And as I have been saying, laying the foundation is that the possibility is Mnangagwa may get away with it. And also remember, there are actually two institutions at the moment that are going to decide the fate for the people of Zimbabwe. Number one, it is going to be the Parliament of Zimbabwe, which is seized with the matter at the moment, and MPs are going to vote. It's either they will vote to stop Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3, or they will actually vote to support it, and of which anything from now onwards is actually very, very possible. And also I expect Knox Chivero to be frequenting, especially over the next coming few days. Otherwise, if he doesn't show up, then it means I think over the next few days before the end of June, he should actually be frequenting, because we are almost towards the climax, the end. We are concluding this fight that has taken years. I mean, it's either Zimbabwe is going backwards in terms of this matter, or it will actually triumph in terms of this matter. We know that the people of Zimbabwe have actually resoundingly expressed their dissatisfaction regarding Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3, but the current government is, because it was not mandated by the people, it didn't come from the people, it is not a product of the people, continues to disrespect the people of Zimbabwe. But because the gun is the deciding factor in this battle that is actually taking place in Zimbabwe, I'm telling you, at the moment, of course, we may not be privy to some things, but behind the scenes, there are serious battles that are being fought at the moment. Each of the factions is trying to emerge victoriously, especially towards the end. So, as I have indicated, so one is the court that will decide the fate of Zimbabweans, and secondly is the parliament, especially for Mnangagwa. They are pinning their hopes on the two. But also remember, Blessed Keza, he passed on. He told us of the progressive force Now, the progressive force remains unknown to the people of Zimbabwe at the moment. And the question is, have they prepared themselves for this particular decisive moment where sacrificial decisions have to be made? I think these are the most critical and fundamental questions. And you know, before my voice fully recovered, I had to come because I feel this information has to be relayed to the people from the look of things. So the possibility stands this way. If Mnangagwa gets away with the parliamentary processes, and also there are processes from the courts, if there is nothing that stop him, there is no force that stop him. If the progressive force does not come to the aid of the people of Zimbabwe, then it simply means the current status quo will continue and will be entrenched. And the reality is that the Mono Mutapa dynasty may be the order of the day in Zimbabwe. But on the other side, remember politics of Zimbabwe, and in particular the issues of succession, they have never been decided through the institutions in Zimbabwe, especially the institutions that do not have the power of the gun. In simple terms, it has never been decided by a ballpoint as well as paper. And even in ZANU-PF, they have underscored this. Officials, Chris Mutswangwa, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, used to speak this audible, loud and clear, that there is no Zimbabwe political power that can be claimed without the barrel of the gun. So now there is Chuena. Chuena has been opposed to Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. And Chuena, of course, is seemingly having a strong support within ZANU-PF. Why do I say so? There are many things that are being leaked at the moment. The realities of how the Mnangagwa government is operating and running Zimbabwe. I can tell you that this is not happening without a force behind this. If it is happening, then Chuena is lucky. It seems somewhere, somehow, even divine authorities that cannot be seen by human beings are actually in support of him. But I strongly believe that what you are seeing happening in Zimbabwe, men and women being exposed, Mnangagwa being exposed left, right, and center, points to the strength of the faction of retired General Chuena. From the look, when you look at it, it appears weak, and I'm sure this is what this part of their strength. They have to be seen weak so that they cannot also be seen coming. I guess that's the strategy in my view, and I mean, according to my convictions, that is what I strongly believe in. And also, I strongly believe that Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa will not lead this country up to 2030. And that one is a strong belief that I have. I don't know what will come and stop him, but something has got to come and stop him, because the survival of Zimbabweans, and the state of life in Zimbabwe, everything will crumble. Look at the rate these guys are actually stealing our gold. The tons that are taken away on a monthly basis. And if these tons were equitably shared amongst the people of Zimbabwe, I can attest to you without doubt that Zimbabwe would be ahead on the African continent. But we are not, because of the nature of the government that is currently in charge. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.